Like, is that why the stars are different?
Beats me. This isn't voiced.
Yeah, there's no place for you bastards to go home to. That's why it's pointless to go outside. The outside world doesn't exist anymore. Wait, doesn't exist? Yep, the Earth and humans have died out ages ago, except for the last 16 survivors of humanity.
Well, like the last... Yeah,
well,
7.
last 7 survivors of humanity. But that's a lie!
But you saw it with your own eyes.
I already told you I wouldn't lie more. I'm tired of lying, you know?
So that means...
Anyway, I gotta confess. You know that cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me!
Anyway...
Which means the mastermind who snuck Marco onto the Ark is... me!
But how?
Oh my god. So once again, it's just the most obvious suspect.
Is it?
I want to just crush the Gopher project. I want to ruin it in the worst way possible. So I came up with a plan.
Let's have more fun.
What could possibly be worse than the last 16 survivors of humanity killing each other?
What?
Okay, yeah, this is seeming like a bit iffy. Oh, you want me to lie now? You guys always told me not to do that.
I mean, it does seem stupid that the mastermind would out themselves right in front of the ultimate assassin.
Yeah, it seems really dumb that, like, yo, the mastermind of, like, this cult, who's, like, yo, like, the cult's active goal is just, oh yeah, we're gonna wipe out humanity. And they, like, do it in the most, like, inefficient way possible.
Yeah.
They'll, like, put themselves in, like, the most danger.
Yeah, because they could end up as a victim.
Yeah. Like, you know, worst case scenario, you just assume that, like, you know, their big thing would be, like, blowing up the ship or something. But I guess this is, like, you know, assuming, like, Kokichi's, like, you know, role in the cult thing would be as, like, someone who's being sincere about, like, you know, the, like, group-like goal.
I'm just also assuming that Kokichi's not full of absolute bull crap.
Took our remote control out of his pocket and filled with it, and a minute later...
Exosols?
Oh, is that the mouse? Oh, I thought there was something on my screen.
What's going on? I thought only the monocubs could control the exosols.
Well, I'm different. Since I'm the mastermind, I control everything in this school.
Okay. So, like, here's where things start to, like, fall apart a bit.
Oh, yeah?
Because, like, I'm pretty sure I called earlier, like, oh yeah, the X-Souls are probably part of Kokichi's organization, because, like, they're completely different to, like, Monokuma and stuff.
They don't look silly enough.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, Kokichi goes out, he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a robot. Why'd he make it like Monokuma?
As long as I have the master remote control, all exosols move on my command.
Then...
So, you really are the... Well, not necessarily, he's just the guy who controls the exosails.
Yeah, he just happens to have a remote.
Yeah, that don't mean he's controlling Monokuma. You're always suspicious from the start, but for you to be the mastermind...
Oh, man.
Yeah, you look like you don't believe me, Suichi. I'm so disappointed in you. I gave you such a huge hint, but you still didn't get it.
How boring.
I was waiting so much anticipation to see what you guys would figure it out. Honestly, like, I'm pretty sure we were suspecting Kokichi pretty early on. Yeah, you'll have the message for this? But at the same time, it's like, now he's probably not the real mastermind.
Because it seems too convenient.
Yeah. Because, like, he's butt heads with Monokuma too much.
Like, oh, look, it's like, oh, look, he's the guy who has a black and white theme.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet he's totally...
Because Guess that pressure didn't went to waste. All you bastards trusted each other. I told you, you guys should have dared each other more. Guys could have realized I was the mastermind earlier, and there could have been less victims. Actually, Katie had the right idea to try and kill the mastermind at the start. Too bad though. If only she had killed me then, the killing game would have ended. What do you mean? It's the truth to the killing game. Well, this turned out not so boring, right? Not anyone could have organized a killing game with the last 16 survivors of humanity, you know?
Kokichi, what are the odds that you can hit the button on that remote faster than Maki can get to you and kill you?
Faster than Maki can pull the trigger.
Keep in mind, she's the ultimate assassin.
Oh man, you say it's the truth where you're just being let around bigger this whole time? Like Maki just starts like, yo, kind of like choking and she just like spits up a grenade. She's just like, balls in my court now.
Nah, Maki basically just flash steps behind Kokichi and snaps his neck instantly.
Oh boy. Man, I feel it's like one of the, like, well, I should say best, but it's like a great one in Baki. It's just a point where dude just like vomits up a grenade out of nowhere mid-fight.
Amazing.
And he's just like, yeah, what now? We're just being let around me this whole time. So what are you gonna do about it? You mad?
Oh, you mad?
Yeah, of course I'm mad. Don't think one just because you got the exocells on your side. Because I got the electro hammer.
Well, that one's out of energy because you hit the barrier.
Yeah. Typical Kaido. Guess things aren't going your way. I guess at the end of the day, Ho's mad after all. Lucky for me, you just ran out of juice.
There's still like 6 other hammers.
The electro hammer. That was electro hammer powered down, not just Kaido's.
Oh, never mind.
Every electro hammer powered down at once. Yeah, I told you, didn't I? Promise that runs out of battery pretty quickly. Oh, you totally knew they'd run out at this exact moment. That lasted longer than I calculated, so I was actually starting to get a bit nervous.
Imagine if they had acted quicker.
You calculate that too? Yeah, sorry, Cal. Your tiny brain is just too different from mine.
Please don't.
Don't glare at me like that. Punching me won't solve anything either, you know? Can't resurrect the dead, and you can't turn Earth back to normal. Right?
Always messing around.
Even if that's the case. Wait, like, Kokichi's the one who told us about the fake funeral.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to doubt that a bit too.
I mean, you gotta take everything Kokichi says with a grain of salt.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a very mixed bag with that exposition by the end of the day. Can't get over if I don't punch you.
Kaito!
Wait, no, Kaido, don't! Try to stop Kyle before he ran off, but I couldn't grab him in time. Geez, your stupidity can't be cured unless you feel a bit of pain first. No, stop! For our very eyes, Cow charged at the exocell
Why at the exosol?
and was smacked down. He hung limply from the exocell's hand like a rag doll.
Kaito!
Don't worry, he's not dead. But now you know, right? There's no use defying me, the mastermind. These exosols were originally machines to protect us. They were built to shield us from any danger that might pop up on other planets. But now I think it's hilarious how much they've become a threat to you guys.
Why'd we need, like, such a large army of war mechs?
Just in case aliens exist?
That's a pretty big, like,
It's Danganronpa, I wouldn't be surprised.
extraterrestrial rights.
I'd believe aliens in this world.
I'd imagine, like, you know, a couple for, like, you know, like, moving machinery or, like, you know, pushing rocks around or something laborious like that, but, like, you know...
Well, we know they can do that. They restored the school to...
Yeah.
What it is now.
Like, why are there so many of them, though?
There's only, like, 5.
Give Kaito.
Give it back.
Give Kaito back! Grace Grigber, Maki glare at Kokichi and move towards him. No, Maki, if you let go, do you want to die? No, Maki, I know you're just joking, and she's like throws you aside. I'll let go. If you kill me, I can't let go. No, please, Maki.
Shuichi!
Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Suichi. But your talent is useless now. Mystery of the Killing Game, the secret of the outside world, Mastermind's identity. They're all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. Ending? This is the end. The more are we supposed to do now? The world is destroyed and we're the last human beings left. What are we supposed to do from now on? How about anything you want? Eh? No, I started this whole thing, but I'm bored now, so sorry about that, guys. Pose be mad and all. That's why I wanted to reveal the truth. I want to see the utter despair on your faces. Yuppers, I'm totally satisfied now. So you guys are free to do whatever you want. Wait, you were the one that started all this, so that's irresponsible. Guys can commit suicide together or kill each other. Or again, change your minds and stay here. You're welcome to do that too.
Thanks to the school's barrier, there's plenty of oxygen.
Okay.
It is the Gopher Project's arc. It's supposed to be humanity's last hope. Oh, but did you guys know? The sky on the other side of the barrier isn't real.
Obviously.
That's just one of the other things. It's meant to help us forget we're on a spaceship.
Yeah, it's a really weird
So
function.
that means-
I don't know. I wouldn't really want to be constantly reminded of, like, the complete destruction of the Earth
Yeah, fair enough.
on a constant daily basis.
Kill Gizor. Now you can do whatever you please.
Also, it simulates a day-night cycle, which,
Yeah, that's probably a lot more helpful.
yeah, like, mentally, that's, I'm pretty sure having
Yeah.
a day-night cycle is really important.
I don't know what to do.
You bastard.
What'd you plan to do with Kaido? Oh, I just want him to chill out for a bit.
Hot-blooded idiots like him are trouble. They do whatever they want without thinking about the consequences. If it's just him, I can deal. But if he gets all of you involved, then that's totally a hassle. Also, the killing game might start up again if I let him run around.
I don't see Kaito killing anyone.
Yeah, he just wants to belt you one. Anyway, Suichi, can I have the XSL Hair's alarm remote back?
Huh?
Wait, what?
See?
That's the thing, that'd be the perfect place to keep Kaido in.
Stop it.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, hand it over, Suichi.
Bastard.
No, don't. You know what'll happen if you don't hand it over, right?
This school is mine! I am the king! I, Kokichi Oma, am the mastermind and king of the ultimate academy for gifted juveniles! Yes! This world is mine!
Yeah, I'm gonna call your bluff super hard on this, Kokichi. Cause I have the thing you want. And that's why you're putting on this big mastermind show right now. so you can, like, get this remote from me and have more control over the ship.
Are you gonna call his bluff, though?
Sorry.
I want to call his bluff game. Let me call his bluff. Kobe Maki's eyes. I gave Kokichi. No, like, I want to call his bluff, though.
I mean, he's got, like, 5 exosols staring your whole group down.
Like, I don't buy for a second that, you know, he's going to crush Kaido. Like, the second he does that, we're going to hear, like, a body discovery announcement, and then the Makumas will just appear to take him away, because it's too obvious.
It's like, oh, gee, well, obviously Kokichi did it, so let's execute him.
Yeah, Maku would literally just appear and be like, oh, that's too bad, I was really hoping it would be a bit more clever than this, but, you know, oh, you gotta do what you gotta do, and just throws him in the execution route way.
Would have been nice to have a trial. Opens the door and throws him out into the destroyed Earth.
Yeah. He, like, throws Kokichi out, and then he, like, gets, wait a second, and then, like, Kaido's body flies out, too. Kokichi's ill yet innocent smile stayed on his face as he took the key. And then he simply left. He solved the entire mystery for us and left. Left us there at the truth of our despair. Kibo, this must be hard for you.
Which means...
Yeah, it's a spaceship, and we're the 16 survivors of humanity.
Unfortunately...
Yeah, it's a killing game we've been playing. Why pit the remnants of humanity against each other for a world that no longer exists? And the mastermind who engineered all this and is forcing us to participate is Kokichi.
Oh no!
Yeah, my mind feels like it's about to short circuit. Yeah, mine too. Yeah, you okay, Samugi? Got 1,000-yard steer, it's no use talking to her right. I don't think any of us are okay after that.
Yeah.
You just go up to Samugi and you're just like, yeah, plane pair, right? And she's just like not reacting. It's like, oh no.
So much for going to that con.
Are you okay?
Imagine if you did the last parts of Samugi's hangout thing after this event. We're gonna go to some cons.
You're just like, yeah, Himiko, yo, it's... Yeah, you're a magician, right? You know, is that hot? And she's just like,
Even Himiko's like, no, I'm not.
It's all fake. She is like, just starts crying. Like, oh no. How could I be okay? Everything's destroyed, everyone's dead. Everyone in my neighborhood, they're all dead! No, calm down, Himiko. What am I supposed to do now? There's no point in living anymore.
Oof.
You're just like, yeah, Kibo, yeah, like, don't be such a toaster, right? Haha, buckethead. And he just, you know, just, like, walks away. It's like, oh no.
Hey, Himiko, why don't you cast some time magic and rewind time?
Yeah, Maki, you know. Yeah, like, hey, aren't you gonna kill me? Haha.
Okay.
You coward. I know. I don't have the strength to fight back. I can't do it.
I mean, he did it to keep Kaito safe.
Yeah, because we couldn't call Kokichi's bluff. So this is the end. There is no outside world. We're the only humans left alive. Trying to get outside was pointless, and we played the killing game for it. It was all meaningless. That's the conclusion. Yeah, so what all of yours die for then? So this is the despair that Gonta felt. So it's despair that you want to die. It really is like that. It's like this. It would have been better if I died a lot earlier. It's all over now. This is the end of everything. Our story ends here. Wait, no more death, no more killing game. It's all pointless. Truth is that we all should have just died a long time ago. Better than Evo!
We did it. We beat Danganronpa V3.
Yeah, we won!
Except that I mentioned a few times that there's another trial or two.
I remember how I got back to... Well, like, we had, like, you know, like, stop Monokuma, so this can't be the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, before I knew, I felt my body in the bed numb. I don't want to sleep. I just want to run away from the despair, but the sleep came anyways. You know you talk to someone on a cell phone, you're not hearing their real voice?
Titanic.
Titanic. Titanic. You remember that song?
Yeah.
Definitely accurate to the movie. Voices convert to synthetic sound while you're both communicating. By breaking down their voice into various waveform patterns, phone reassembles those patterns to recreate characteristics of the speaker's voice. You know what'd be funnier if it was like, yo, like a Monokuma like doing the like, yo, pose on the couch. It's like another Monokuma just started drawing it. And the drawing's just like, yo, a goofy like stick figure or something that just vaguely looks like a bear.
That'd be pretty good.
Just a stick figure with like bear ears. It reduces the amount of voice data that needs to be sent to make a call possible. And now shaped ices flavored syrups such as strawberry, melon, and lemon. They're all the same flavor. The only difference is the aroma and the food coloring dye. Alright, yeah, that's interesting.
It's true. I think.
Do you think these facts are lies? Do you deny these facts are lies? Well, I don't know, like... I feel like if I had, like, strawberry and, like, you know, like, lemon, like, food coloring or whatever the heck, or, like...
They'd taste like
well,
food coloring.
food coloring, yeah. Like strawberry or lemon like syrup and like a snow cone or something that like I'd probably be able to like tell them apart.
You're probably actually right. Monokuma is probably full of crap.
Yeah.
I don't know why I believe that so easily.
Well, the world be like, if all lies were denied out, well, like, that was something true, which is exactly what Kokichi's doing.
Yeah, the telephone thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it'd be a very lonesome world. Lies are what makes the world go round. You can go away with so much if you just lead with the truth first and then lie your ass off.
But yeah, because like, why would you make all the different colored syrups taste the same? Like, you can flavor things, so why?
Yeah.
So why would you not? So yeah, that's kind of dumb for me to believe that so easily.
Oh man, it's like. Marco's not here anymore. There's no point to the morning announcements now. Yeah, so it's really over. There's no point in killing game anymore. Because there's no reason to go outside. Yeah, it's like how your eyes can only, like, you know, take, like, a certain, like, you know, like, it's in, like, a certain, like, frames per second or something. If you go above that, then, you know, it's basically useless.
Mm.
Oh yeah, also, by the way, all bug spray is just rat poison.
There's this
all the same thing.
There's this stupid, oh god, why am I...
Is it like birds aren't real?
No, what did you say right before? I am so out of it.
It was like how your eyes can only like take in so many frames per second. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Some people are like some people complain that like movies only play at like 24 frames a second or whatever, and people are like, oh, well, your eyes can only see 24 frames per second anyways.
Yeah.
That's bullcrap. You ever see one of those newer TVs that have a really high frame rate?
I don't think so.
I know someone who has one. There are TVs that play like a really, really high frame rate, and it's really unsettling. Like, everything looks too real.
Oh boy!
Like, because everything moves at like a realistic speed. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it looks like real life on your TV, and it's really, really unsettling.
Because you're used to seeing the 24 frames per second.
Yeah, or whatever TVs normally run at.
Wait, how did it like have more frames in it?
It just does. I don't know how FPS works. I just know that it does. Because I don't know if you've played any games that run at 60 FPS, but you could tell.
Well, it's like with 60 FPS, you can feel it, because it's like the game's like more responsive and stuff.
Yeah, like I didn't see it too much until I got a strong PC that could run games at 60. Yeah, because most console games will run at a 30 because they can't handle 60 constantly. And before then, I didn't even care. I was like 30 FPS, 60 FPS, whatever. But now that I'm used to playing at 60 FPS, I'm like, if I see a game at 30, if it's not consistent 30, then I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like...
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't know how your TV would, like, just have, like, a higher frame rate, because, like, everything you watch will have to, like, be in that, like, frame rate, right?
Yeah. And I know it sounds nonsensical, but it's real.
Yeah, it's probably like, much higher, like, resolution, too.
It's a big old TV.
Yeah.
Which size doesn't actually have anything to do with resolution. It's like the pixels or something.
But it's like, yeah, as if you want to, like, you have, like, higher frame rates, you'd have to, like, have, like, more things take up those frames, right? I imagine. Because, like, yeah, if you're, like, going to run, like, 30 frames per second to, like, 60 FPS, then, like, you need, like, twice as many frames between each, like, second of, like, thing.
I guess. And the more frames, the more realistic it looks.
Yeah.
Because it's close to actual, like, human movement or whatever. But it's... I don't know. I don't know the details about FPS. I just know that the higher the number, the smoother it looks.
Yeah.
There's a clip of the Broly movie where they jacked it up to 60 FPS, and it looks nutty. Like, it's... I'd have to find it. It's probably on YouTube. I'll send it at some point. But it's really jarring to watch it because it's clear that the animation isn't meant to go that fast or smooth or whatever.
Oh boy.
It's... Ugh. I thought I was... it kind of made me nauseous.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's the fight scene between Broly and Vegeta.
Yeah.
So it's like, the fight scenes are like, it's like they're in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Like, I'm pretty sure they probably used something similar to make it look that way.
Yeah.
Because it becomes really noticeable when it's running at 60 frames.
Man, that's a good movie, like, it's apparently, like, super canon.
Yeah.
Boy, does some logic in that movie just hold up, like, just not at all. Glad we could agree on that.
Okay.
Alright, what a boring story.
Yeah, kinda.
Nothing to do anymore. It's like that classic hero's journey story where, you know, the hero meets obstacles and they're just like, okay, I guess I'll do this eventually. And they just, like, screw off and go home to do fuck all.
Yeah, so whatever, the adventure's over.
Yeah. They're just like, oh, the dude's still out there, but yeah, I'm not gonna fight that. That's for some other guy. You, like, get to the, like, other world and you, like, pass the threshold. And, you know, they're about to have their big, like, you know, moment of despair. And before they hit that point, they're just like, nah, fuck this. I'm just gonna go back home. You know, I got some treasure. My mom can die. I'm not gonna get those herbs to heal her.
It's an isekai where the main character just settles down
Yeah.
in his new life, and he's like, okay, well, I guess I'm this now.
Well, basically the first episode of Konosuba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so imagine the first episode of Konosuba, but it's not goofy, and it's played totally straight, and it just ends.
Yeah. It's like that'd be the ultimate Konosuba bridge series, like, yo, they're just like working through a field and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, I'm happy with this. And Aqua's like, yeah, me too. And it's just roll credits.
Megumin and Darkness just never get introduced.
Yeah, it just cuts away like, yo, just Darkness somewhere. It's like, hey, I will, like, join a guild. And there's like, no, and she's like, okay, I'll try someone else then.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, rejection, ooh.
Megumin shows up, I want to join your party. Go home, kid. Okay.
There's like, what party? Alright.
Alright.
Like, I imagine there are people, like, you know, straight up do play, like, Final Fantasy XIV like that, just, like, crafting gear and stuff.
Oh, there's definitely pure crafters in that game.
Yeah.
Anytime you find an MMO with crafting and, like, gathering and whatnot,
Yeah.
there's gonna be a group of people who are like, I don't even want to fight.
Just the guy was just like, oh yeah, I'm just like, yo, just like, yo, be a lumberjack. And they're just like, okay, yeah, this is my life now.
That's my life now.
This is awesome.
I think, yeah, but I think they kind of need to play the story if they want relevant places to get materials and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, like, you're locked locked out of areas if you don't do the story. By the way, are you still not at the end?
No, I'm right before, like, the final quest, I think.
Oh, man.
And I just like, you know what, like, this is a good time to just, like, you know, view the market board for the first time. And holy crap, they just have everything I want and then some.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you find a bunch of cosmetics and stuff on the market board.
Yeah, so it's like, well, I just got a bunch of level 60 gear. Just made a character who's, like, way more powerful than I'll ever need to be for this.
Yeah. You could have gone to... There's a place in Mordona where you can... So, maybe you've noticed that you get something for doing certain dungeons called Tomestones of Poetics.
I think so.
You can trade those in for gear.
Oh, okay, cool.
Although what you would have traded it in for would have been level 50 gear, so...
Yeah. Well, that might be gone, like, you know, something else, I guess.
Yeah. There's a set of gear called the Shire set.
Oh.
You get it. It's level 60 gear, and you get it in a location in Heavensward. I'll send you a picture later of what it looks like. It's really good looking.
Man. Like, what I really need to get out of game right now is that, like, you know, like, there's some leg armor I couldn't buy because it was just, like, stupid expensive because there's only 2 dudes selling it.
Uh-huh.
But I think it was called, like, the leather skirt of, like, fencing or some crap.
Uh-huh.
And it's has a problem with, like, the big cone stuff. And it looks like, just, like, imperialist as crap, and it looks awesome.
Ah, you're joining the Imperials, huh?
Yeah.
I'll have to kill you then.
Yeah, I just, like... There once was, like, a very mediocre warrior named Jobber Goons. And he just sort of tried to be, like, a fighter and failed. And now his son is becoming a filthy Garlean.
Oh, God.
And betraying the country.
Oh, no.
Being Kizun Goons. That's his backstory. You know, like, you know, tried to be, like, a warrior like his father. Wasn't count for, you know, just became a healer. Then, like, just sort of betrayed sides.
Boy,
canon.
boy, will that lore not hold up through the expansions.
Oh boy. Well, I didn't know I was like double cross him or something.
Yeah. You go super hard into screw the Garleans, let's kill all the Garleans.
Oh man.
Actually, not all Garleans are bad. Sid's a Garlean.
It's like, yeah, let's kill all the Garleans, just like kill Sid.
Sid's an example of a good Garlean. There's also another one in Heaven's Word that you meet who's a good person.
Oh, yeah, also there was like a gear I found. There was like some like level 60 headgear. I think it was like the Pirates like Wizard or something like that. Yeah, it's just this like skull like, you know, shaped like, you know, face guard where it's like, you know, like the like, you know, like nose and below type of metal thing, but it's like, you know, slits cut in, so it's like a skull face.
Huh.
And like it just has like red comedy glasses.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, it looked nuts.
I'm gonna guess it was stupid expensive.
I could have got, but I was just like, this doesn't fit my character's aesthetic at all, but it looks cool. Looks like some Gurren and bull crap.
Good.
Yeah, it's something like the Sky Pirates, like something at level 60.
Oh.
It was like armor.
Maybe that's part of the raid that I did.
Yeah, there's some kind of like Sky Pirates like set I looked into a lot of the stuff and that looked really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, like I got like the coat and the gloves because they just looked awesome. And it's made like a cool like, you know, black and gold aesthetic out of it. The fuck is this like some zombie movie?
Probably.
Crap, was like the whatever, I guess it like doesn't really matter.
It's black and white. It might just be Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, I was trying to think of the name.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.